In this video, I'm going to be covering the different types of insurance that is out there for self-employed creatives. I'm not going to be going too depth though, as there are just so many different options out there. I just want you to know what I use and I would recommend. Now, whether you're someone who has $10,000 worth of gear or less, or someone who has $100,000 worth of gear, my opinion is you should have insurance. I want to tell you a quick story about a friend of mine. She was coming home from a shoot, but needed to stop by the store to get some groceries. She locked her car, parked under a street lamp, all the necessary precautions you would want to take with having gear in your car. But when she returned to her car, all her gear was stolen and nothing could be done about it. That's thousands of dollars worth of gear that is gone in a matter of minutes. I don't tell you that story to scare you, but to put into perspective reasons why you would want to cover your assets. There is no requirement to insure your equipment, but most home insurance policies will exclude coverage of your business equipment, so if you don't insure it under a business equipment insurance policy, you run that risk. The price depends on where you live and work and how much you choose to insure. The more you insure, the more expensive it will be. However, the cost of insurance is much less than the cost of replacing your business equipment. The two companies I've worked with covering my gear is Dingy or Alliance, or Hartford, which is Allstate. I highly recommend both as they are easy to work with and get your money to you quickly. Dingy, for example, will replace your equipment in 24 hours or pay cash into your bank if they cannot meet that promise. So as far as gear insurance goes, I would ask your current insurance provider to see what kind of coverage they can offer for you. If they don't offer any, look into other insurance providers, but make sure to be thorough and make sure to ask as many questions as possible so that you know that you're covered in case something does happen. The other insurance I have used but don't anymore is public liability insurance. This pays out in the event of a mistake by any of your business activities that can cause injury or damage to a customer or member of the public. For example, you should be covered if a member of the public trips and gets injured because a light stand leg or someone is under the influence and knocks over a light stand and it falls on somebody else. Both of those things have happened to me at weddings. Luckily, no one was upset enough to file a claim, but what if they did? If I didn't have my insurance, I would have had to pay a large amount out of my own pocket. You're more likely to need this if people are visiting your studio or space for shoots, but it's still something to consider if you're frequently filming public events like weddings. Like I said at the beginning, there are so many insurance policies out there, such as film production policies, errors and omissions insurance, general liability insurance, and much more. If you have questions specifically about these, let me know or ask an insurance provider. You should do what is best for you and your company in the end. But that's basically it for covering your assets. If you have any further questions for me, please let me know.